All right, Heat Nation. So the trade deadline is officially over, and two of the players that I'm really excited for are Davion Mitchell and obviously Andrew Wiggins. Not too excited for Kyle Anderson. We don't know where he's going to fit in this rotation, but we know Wiggins will play. Maybe Davion Mitchell might get some minutes too. So I'm going to watch a highlight of one of his best games of the season, which was against his former team, the Kings. So let's get an idea how Davion Mitchell plays. Like, I know he's a solid defender, but I'm hearing that he's undersized. You say he looks kind of small. And again, you know, Kyle Lowry's small, but Kyle Lowry was always a pesky defender. He looks like he's probably about 5'11". Good pass.
You see the rotation on that basketball?
Yes, excellent offensive rebound by Sabonis, and leads to a little bit of his own
backing somebody down from three-point line. Okay, good finish, because they're saying that he's small and he struggles to finish over taller defenders, but you know, maybe he can develop into a better finisher. He's still young. He's a former number 9 pick. It's a pretty good finish by him.
I know the scouting report on me, and I know how to beat it. DeRozan getting ready to come back into the ball game. Fox with a tough catch in traffic, and he turned
it right to Davion Mitchell.
2-on-1, Davion Mitchell put his shoulder on Herder.
Toronto has been able to score off of them.
He's finishing pretty good this game. He's just gonna have to replicate that. I'm also hearing that his shooting's not that great either. I haven't looked at his numbers for this year, but let's just say there's not too many high-scoring games for him. It's a lot of assists this game, it looks like. Yeah, but he definitely looks like he's 5'11". Oh, good pass.
Got it to go in traffic. Wow, tough shot by Jakob Poeltl, who has been a handful. Mitchell back.
Good finish. And one.
Davion. Talking about De'Aaron Fox a moment ago, we're going to see him here shortly. He's at the scores table to check in. You're struggling shooting.
Yeah, that's going to have to be a consistent shot for him since he's so small. Good shot. Considering Davion's size, I could see him being a solid backup point guard. But hey, if he continues to work on his game, you know, Kyle Lowry was small too, but Kyle Lowry was a pesky defender. But it's really hard to guard point guards in this league, and a majority of the point guards aren't small. So, you know, if he locks in defensively, though, he might get some minutes. You know, definitely an Eric Spoelstra type of player. But we'll see how it plays out. So next, we're going to react to Wiggins' best game of the season, or one of his best games of the season, because he had 2 other games that he scored more points in. But you know, one was the Wizards and the other one was the Pelicans, and you know, those teams don't play defense. So I chose the Clippers game. So let's see. Oh, backpack shot. Wiggins from 3. It's the one thing you don't really consistently get from Jimmy, despite the fact that he paid the trainer, the popular trainer, to help him work on his threes. I mean, Wiggins shoot like a whole 5% better from 3. Good finish from Wiggins. Look, man, Miami Heat took on Dion Waiters, and he was balling out when he came here, man. So Wiggins, this is your time to shine. Still athletic too. See, nice. Gonna get some lobs from Tyler Hero and Bam. You see, he could shoot the three, man. That's what we needed. I think I'd rather Wiggins taking the three than Highsmith, man. You start Nikola, Wiggins, Tyler Hero. Hopefully Eric Spoelstra doesn't do the Duncan Robinson start. He might do that instead of starting Nikola. Go big. So that's a good move from Wiggins. That's what happens when you athletic, man. You get these and ones against these unathletic bigs. Look at Zubats, as I would call him. Hey, good handsman from Wiggins. See, and you get defense from Wiggins too. Defense and offensive rebound, no. Threes. So, see, look at that, man. You don't get that from Jimmy Butler. You're not getting that from Jimmy Butler. You're not going to pull up the ring like this. Wiggins going to be nice with us, man. I can just feel it. Dion Waiters can ball out here, man. Wiggins has a chance to ball out in Miami. 11 of 14. Well, they probably ended up losing that game because, you know, the Warriors aren't really having a good season. But yeah, I'm happy with the Wiggins for Jimmy Butler. Some of the people aren't happy. They're like, oh, you know, Jimmy Butler's way better, but Jimmy Butler can't shoot like Wiggins. Now, I did find another video from a Warriors fan, so I'm going to watch that video too to get some insight on Wiggins.
A couple days
Video's called
my first Wiggins video of the year. Andrew Wiggins
This Is Not the Same Andrew Wiggins.
In a dominant showing against the Pelicans. It's safe to say that Wiggs has fully returned back to his 2022 form, so I want to break down how he knocked down open shots and stayed aggressive to the basket within the Warriors offense. So let's get to it. In a dribble handoff with Wiggins and Trace Jackson-Davis, the Pelicans play straight up and do not switch his handoff screen. So eventually,
see, this is one of his better games.
Towards the sideline. TJD
I think he dropped 31 in this game.
Screen to allow Wiggins to attack Daniel Tyson to drop coverage with his dominant right hand. You honestly only see stars being this patient with their dribbling and surveying the defense, but Wiggs waits until the right moment to make the smooth-looking floater drop in the basket.
See, they actually play solid defense, and you know they were probably a little less healthy at this point.
Ingram is no different. High pick and roll with Tyson BI, and the Warriors play a drop coverage with Jackson Davis with Wiggins fighting over the screen. The reason is I'm sure the Dubs know the tendency of Ingram to settle for long-range two-pointers, but this time Wiggins fights over the pick and still able to not only contest, but reject this three-point release.
Hey,
Definitely
good defense from Wiggins. You know, Jimmy Butler regular season defense is overrated anyways. I mean, he does get a lot of steals, but Jimmy wasn't really locking in during the regular season.
Generally, you would expect Steph to pass to the short roll to Draymond to have a 4-on-3 advantage, but I have a feeling that he knew who the hot hand was, and the goal was to feed him right away. Simultaneously on the strong side, you can see Waters set a down screen on BI, so Curry finds a wide open Wiggins on the wing. Bad defense by Ingram to get stuck on the pick.
You could leave Jimmy Butler and give him that space, and he'd probably brick that shot, but not Wiggins.
On another super high pick and roll involving Curry and Jackson Davis, the Pelicans ice Steph to the sideline, and Tice eventually traps the ball handler. Steph is somehow able to dribble his way not only out of the double team, but drop Tice for a second before passing out to the wing to Waters, where there's a 4-on-3 advantage.
Broke his ankles.
Great spacing by the Warriors.
I can't believe they're leaving Wiggins this open.
Cover not only the lob threat, but the perimeter wing in Wiggins. Even with the hand up, Wiggins already has hit so many shots in a row where he is just too much in rhythm for
that did not affect him.
Footer.
Hand up, man, still down.
It's smart to keep who's hot.
Telling you, Jimmy Butler not giving you this.
Wiggins for him to attack with a strong right hand, and New Orleans has all their eyes on the main score in the first half.
Jimmy Butler need the ball in his hands.
Allowing Wiggins with a full steam ahead and Daniel Tyson to drop coverage. New Orleans actually plays pretty good defense here by having Trey Murphy fully help off the weak side ball screens, but it's just not enough as Wiggins attracts 3 Pelicans defenders for an easy
good vision by Wiggins
for the reverse layup. This is a very effective play that the Warriors run pretty much every other game. Baseline out of bounds play where Draymond gets the ball up top, but the main action is on the baseline seeing how the defense plays Steph Curry. The primary action is for Steph to set this back screen on the inbounders man, and the defense usually so preoccupied with Curry's shooting ability, they often do not switch. But in this scenario, Brandon Boston tricks his own teammate by pretending to switch before leaving the rim to chase Steph. This confuses Ingram for just a second and gives Wiggins a wide open area under the basket, where of course Draymond Green is able to deliver a pinpoint pass for a wide open dunk.
Still athletic, see?
Let's turn defense to offense. On-ball pick-and-roll action with Ingram and Boston Jr., and the Warriors do not switch to avoid the mismatch. Ingram receives a roll pass and actually has pretty good position on Wiggins here since he's relatively late on the recover, so B.I. tries to use his body to attack this angle. Somehow, Andrew Wiggins is able to keep his arms straight
Good
up.
defense
to
by
avoid
Andrew
reach,
Wiggins,
eventually
yeah.
respond with defense.
I can't wait for that
Wiggins
first game with
swings
Wiggins,
down the floor to
man.
create an advantage before drawing 4 Pelicans in the paint and making the play that would never be a bad one, is finding Steph Curry on the three-point line. Decent contest, but Curry's just
See,
a different
Steph
animal
Curry
on
is going to
shots.
be Tyler Hero or Nikola.
Wiggins has been super
Or Duncan
aggressive
Robinson.
this entire season, especially attacking the basket. High pick and roll with Jackson Davis, and New Orleans does not ice this, and instead allows Wiggs to attack the middle of the court with a strong right hand. Tice is also not in a very good position to drop coverage, which allow Wiggs to full steam down the lane, where he kind of rips through and attacks the other side of the rim. Here he gets a tough left-hand finger roll to go.
Good finish from Wiggins.
The Warriors have such great chemistry, especially when it comes to executing out-of-bounds plays. Here, Steph Curry gets an on-ball pick and roll, and the Pelicans game plan to switch this, but it's a little late by Javonte Green. The way to counter the switch defense is to have the roll man roll just a little bit early to get an advantage. So when this short roll pass goes to Wiggins, now they have a 4-on-3 advantage on the back end. The weak side low man correctly
Cutter's coming.
to help, but it's an automatic dump-off pass to the cutting Jackson Davis for the slam.
Good pass. I think I've seen enough, man.
There you guys have it. And
I'm ready for Andrew Wiggins, man. But what do you guys think about Andrew Wiggins and Davion Mitchell? I'm thinking Davion Mitchell might not crack the rotation for a while, but Andrew Wiggins, day one starter, obviously. No more Highsmith, and I think we should just go big, man. Like I said, man, I might start playing 2K now since Jimmy Butler's off the team. So I'm definitely going to be going big. I like the guys that we have. But tell me what you guys think below.